now. Shania?
Yes.
How are you?
Pardon?
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so did you look through this work?
This is my first English lesson to
Are you in the group, in the WhatsApp group?
yes.
I sent this work in the group.
When the hell is that?
You didn't see it.
Today?
I sent it yesterday night, and today I again sent it. Okay. Anyway, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, please.
I
Could
can
you read
see.
through? Shania, could you
Right.
read?
Yes.
Mm,
Minute writing.
okay.
Writing minutes. Minutes are written records of what was said at a meeting. Minutes are written by the secretary of a meeting who should record the decisions reached.
Okay. First,
Features,
did you start the minutes?
no.
Okay, please go on.
Features of minute writing.
Mm,
Heading, date, agenda, a list of members present and their responsibilities, members absent
mm,
with apology,
mm.
members absent with no apology, recording of minutes, the order given in the agenda is followed, signature of the chairperson and the secretary plus their names below their respective signatures. Write the date on which the minutes were recorded.
Okay, we are talking about minutes, yeah? Minutes, as we are told here that are written records of what was said at a meeting. Minutes are written by the secretary of a meeting who should record decisions reached, yeah? So
Yes,
why do you think we write minutes?
I think we write minutes like in case there is a next meeting and maybe the people who are absent in a previous meeting have attended the current one. You have minutes so you can briefly go through what you had talked about to let them know what they missed.
Okay. How do you understand when someone says meeting minutes? According to your own, using your own words, how do you understand meeting minutes?
Meeting minutes, I think these are the written down, the information written down, like what was discussed in the meeting, then the information written down of what was discussed in a certain meeting.
Okay. Okay. So here we have features. Features, these are like parts, what the means should have, components of the means. The first thing is the heading. And what do you expect, according to you, what do you think should not miss in the heading?
I think the heading should have like the major purpose of the meeting.
Mm.
Yes.
There are more things that should not miss. Could you think of any other?
Maybe like
Hmm?
the date when the meeting was held is to be held.
In the meeting, you are correct, the date should not miss, and the reason for that meeting, the purpose or the subject should not miss. And secondly, where was the meeting, and who, yeah, or not miss in your title. So your title, there are some limits of words, or a good title should have at least short, should be short, that one should read when he goes to the body. Okay.
Yes.
So here we go to the agenda. So what do you think the agenda is?
I think the agenda is okay, like they write what is going to take place. Let's say maybe like we'll have a word from the host of the meeting, or this person is going to talk to us. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a layout of what is going to happen.
Okay. So the agenda is the program that will be followed. Some agendas have time, yeah. So let's say it is like a program. Do you know function programs?
Function programs, no?
Yes. Let's say there is a wedding ceremony, and they bring out a program, yeah.
Yes.
So that program has Simani, at 2 people arriving to the reception. At 2:30 speeches. At 4 lunch or meals. At 5 entertainment. At 5:30 speeches. At 6 open that is a program.
Pardon?
I was outlining for you an example of a program at a given function, yes? And
Yes.
I was saying, like, let's say you are going for a wedding ceremony and you are given a program. A program can be at 2 arrival of guests. 2:30 speeches. So the speeches, there is A, speech from the bride, B, speech from the groom, D, speech from the parents, like that, yes? Then at 3, cutting of the cake. At 3:30, meals. At 4, entertainment. At 5, speeches. At 6, opening of the dance, like that. That is the program. So when you are writing minutes, we have, that is what we call the agenda. The agenda, always the first thing, the first item is on the agenda is opening prayer. Yes. And
Yes.
secondly, you can go for opening remarks. You can go for a speech from the head teacher, or you can go for a speech from the board, the chairperson, board of governors. Then you go to reports on finance, reports on discipline, reports on outreach. Then next you go to, after that you go to maybe reactions, and next you go to way forward, and finally closing prayers. So that can be the agenda. So I wish at the end of it all, we're going to formulate or to write minutes, especially we give the heading, we have the agenda, the members present, members absent with apology, and member absent without apology. Are you following?
Yes.
So after the agenda, this is the outline. This is how the format of a minute paper should be. The first thing on that paper should be the heading. The heading should have when, should have what, and should have where. Where was that meeting held? When was it held? And what was the meeting about? Those three should not miss. Then 2, we have the agenda here. I've already explained what the agenda is. And the third item or in the minute paper is list of members present. Sometimes they call it the attendance list. Yeah. So in the attendance list, you put one person, maybe you put Shania, you put Emma, you put Mary, you put John. And then the next item you go through is members absent with apology. So you write the name, the members absent. And next you write the members absent without apology. Those who would have missed the meeting, they are supposed to be part of the meeting, but they have missed. And in their missing, they haven't sent any notification. So those are members absent without apology. Then we go to the recording of the minutes, the exact minutes. So I'm going to state how do we formulate these minutes. Okay, we have an example here. Yes, could you read, please?
Oh. Agenda. Minutes of a meeting of Chikubo Senior School Debating Club held on 15th May 2018 in the dining hall at 3 p.m.
Are you seeing so?
Agenda. Yes.
First, wait, let's discuss that title first. What major things do you identify in that title, please?
I see the Chikubo Senior School Debating Club, the people who are participating,
Okay.
the date, and the place.
Okay, there is time.
Yes, and the time.
And this should also not miss minutes of. What is it exactly? Is it a speech? Like you can say a speech, you can say a report, you can say a statement, but this one, when you don't put this, it means the document is not clear. Someone can read from here reads, and at the end of it all thinks it is a report. But when you put minutes, it means that person is going to read the document as minutes for our records for a meeting that was held. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Agenda. Opening prayer, confirmation of previous minutes, matters arising from previous minutes, inter-school debating day, any other business, closing prayer.
Okay, thank you. So this is the agenda. I'm sorry, this members present is supposed to be on the next line. So the agenda is opening prayer. Remember, different meetings require different agendas, yes?
Yes.
Shani, are you on?
Pardon?
I'm saying different meetings require different items on the agenda.
Yes.
And our meeting here is just the debating club of Chikubo Senior School, yes? So we expect only the debaters, members of the debating club. Unless maybe in some minutes I wouldn't wish to take you there. There are what we call ex officios. Those who come, they are not part of the meeting, but they are the overall seers, the overseers of every activity that is taking place. For example, in this meeting of the debate club members, a head teacher can decide to attend. Are you following?
Yes.
But the head teacher is not a member of the debating club. You get it?
Yes.
A mayor teacher can decide to attend, but he's not a member of the debating club. So those are the ex officials. So those ones are maybe the guests. Those people who come, we are, they are not invited, but they come to just to oversee the meeting. So, for example, this the debating club, its agenda is opening prayer, confirmation of previous minutes. Confirmation of previous minutes. Sometimes some other people put reading of the previous meetings minutes. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
So when you read, when these the minutes, let's say we are going to have this meeting on 15th of May 2018. So we had another meeting in January 2018. So we are supposed to read the minutes of the January meeting 2018 so that we fully remember what was discussed and see what has been done so far. So it is who reads these minutes, the previous meetings minutes?
The secretary?
Yes, it is the secretary. So after reading them, the members are asked, is this a true reflection or is this a true record of what transpired in the meeting said? A member has to say yes, and once he says yes, he has to be seconded, then those minutes are signed. Remember, if we have this meeting of 15th May 2018, and the secretary writes, the secretary is not, and the chairperson are not supposed to sign on them. Are you following?
Yes.
So these minutes are kept until the next meeting where they are read to the members present. So once the members say these things are true, that's what we discussed. That's when the secretary and the chairperson sign on those minutes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the second item on the agenda is reading of the previous meetings minutes. And next is matters arising from the previous minutes. Matters arising can be like, have you ever heard of something called action paper?
No.
Action paper is when, let's say we have a meeting, the debate club meeting, and Shania, you are assigned to send letters, invitation letters to schools who would wish to participate in the debating competition. Are you following?
Yes.
Then Emma is assigned to procure, to go to the head teacher and get confirmation or permission to carry out these competitions. Yes?
Yes.
So when these minutes are read, like in minute 3/1/2018 reactions. So you say Shania was requested, a member requested that we assign Shania to go and send invitation to draft and send invitation letters to schools that we would wish to participate in the debate competition. Then Mr. Emma was requested to go to and meet the head teacher and get a letter of authority, authorization to allow us hold the competitions. Yes. So when you go to action paper, you draw it like you put name of the person responsible, the activity given, and the status. So in that case, you say name of the person assigned the responsibility to, you share Shania, what task was it given, sending invitation letters. What is the status? The status is either these invitation letters were sent or partially sent or were not sent at all. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So then you got the next person, maybe Emma, task given, getting a letter of authorization from the head teacher, and the status you say maybe the head teacher, the letter of authorization was given. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to show you something. Okay, as it brings, let's go on. So the next thing is the matters arising from that one I've explained, inter-school debating days. So here it is now they are dealing with this, the exact thing. They are going to discuss about the inter-school debating days. So that is the major topic. Then any other business, sometimes it can be way forward. Sometimes can be any other business. Some people abbreviate it as A or B. Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
A or B, and some people put it as uh, uh, way forward. So, and finally, closing prayer. So when you're writing the closing prayer and the opening prayer, you don't put what the person prayed for. You don't say, Shania requested God to give us good health, allow us discuss very well, and put the club into God's hands. No, you just state who prayed, and now in that praying, when was the meeting called to order? When did the chairperson start the meeting? So you say maybe the opening prayer was led by Shania at 4:30, and later the chairperson called the meeting to order. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then we go to members present. You put a member and the title. Sometimes there is always the signature, but for purposes of this, we will not put the signature because you can't have the signatures of all the members. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So members present, you can see they are there. So one, Kalule John is the chairperson. Mutiawa Mohammed is the treasurer. Uyungu Abbas, member of the Bet Club. Namayanja Flavia, member. Award Esther, member. Akini Evelyn, secretary. Yeah. So we have members absent with apology. And we have here, we did not have members absent without apology. So you can add it. So we start here. On this, this is minute 1. Are you seeing that?
Yes.
Yes. Could you explain why it is like that? Hmm?
Mm,
Yes.
maybe it's like um, Maybe because the date, they also put the
You were breaking, I didn't hear.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. This one, I think this here. I see my cousin.
Yes,
Yes, this means it's here in the agenda. Item number 1 is opening prayer, yes?
yes,
So in the minute, that means minute 1 is the opening prayer. So this minute 1, this 05 is the month when the meeting was held, and this 2018 is the year when the meeting was held. Sometimes some people can put 1/01/05/2018. So even some people can put the dates. So it depends on the meeting, the kind of meeting, and how frequent you have them. If you have one meeting in a year, you don't put this 05. Yes? You
yes,
put just minute 1/2018 opening prayer. You understand?
yes,
If you have every month, one meeting in a month, you put minute 1 of May 2018. And if you have maybe 2 meetings or 3 meetings in a year, you put minute 1. That means of the second meeting, you put here 02 slash when was that meeting held, 05, that is May 2018. So these figures here, they change. People have different figures because it depends on the frequency of meeting or how you hold those meetings. If you have several meetings in 1 week, you put which number is that meeting in that particular month, or which number is that meeting in that particular year, all week. Even you can have maybe 3 meetings in a year. So you put minute 1, 01 means that is the first meeting, then /2018. Then the next meeting will be maybe in May. So you put minute 1, 02, that is the second meeting in a year, 2018. You put, then the third comes minute 1, 03/2018. Yeah. Okay. So could you read what is under minute 1?
the meeting was called to order at 5 minutes past 3 p.m. The prayer was led by Awori Esther.
Yes, thank you. So what do we mean when we say the meeting was called to order?
I think maybe the meeting was started.
Okay. So that is true. The meeting was started. The meeting started at 5 minutes past 3 p.m. So who calls the meeting to order? Who starts the meeting?
The chairperson.
Yes, thank you. Don't say the chairman, yeah?
Yes.
Because the leader of that meeting may be a lady. So when you say the chairman, that means you are gender biased. So you say the chairperson to cater for the other gender. So you use a neutral word, which is person. It can mean both male and female. Okay, so this, you see minute 2.
Minute
Yeah.
2. Yes.
Minute 2 of May 2018, chairperson's communication. Could you read through, please?
The chairperson welcomed the members and thanked
Sorry.
The chairperson welcomed the members and thanked them for keeping time. He appreciated them for being active. The chairperson reported that all the arrangements for the inter-school debating day had been finalized. I can't see the other words.
Can you see them now?
No, I can't see the first part of the other statement I was supposed to read next.
There?
Yes. However, he requested that a few more girls' schools be invited. He requested the secretary to raise the issue with the club patron. The chairperson also asked the treasurer to provide the money for buying refreshments in good time.
Okay, thank you. So in here you are stating what the chairperson said in the meeting. And you can see here we have now minute 2. Are you seeing these two?
Yes.
So minute 2. The other one was minute 1. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is what the chairperson said. And now we go to confirmation of the previous meeting's minutes. Could you read?
The confirmation of previous minutes. The secretary read the minutes of the previous meeting that was held on 4th April 2013. They were approved as a true record of the meeting's proceedings. The chairman then signed the minutes.
Okay, thank you. So that is simple. You don't rewrite the minutes. Yeah? You don't say the secretary read the minutes as follows. So you start writing the minutes. No, you just said the minutes for the previous meeting were read, and members confirmed that they were a true reflection of what transpired during the meeting. And then the secretary, the chairperson, signed the minutes. Yeah. Okay. Minute 4.
Minute 4. Matters arising from previous minutes. Members wanted to know whether the club had been allowed to hold debates on Friday evenings. The chairman reported that the matter was being considered.
Okay.
Members wanted to know whether the receipt book, which had been reported lost in the previous meeting, had been found.
So you see that very last one, members wanted to know whether the receipt book, which had been reported lost in the previous meeting. So that means in the previous meeting, they reported that a receipt book had gotten lost, yes? So here they are following up. Was it found or it wasn't? So here, that's when they were. If they are answered here, then in the next meeting, that's when they will say, the member reported that the lost book was found. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Minute 5.
Recruitment. The secretary was asked to announce the recruitment of more members. The chairman was requested to liaise with the club patron to organize a date for the club elections.
Okay, that is okay, self-explanatory. Next.
Minute 6. Closing prayer or adjournment. There being no other business, the meeting was adjourned at 4:15 p.m. with a prayer led by Buyondo Abbas.
Okay, thank you. So, caution: do not Do not say the closing prayer was led by Yondo Abbas, and yet in the attendance list he's not there. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
So in here you have read the members. It is okay if, let's say, Shania wanted to know whether the receipt book that was reported lost in the previous meeting was found. You don't have to say members every time. You can say the person who said what. Yes?
Yes.
Maybe Emma called upon members to work hard for the success of the incoming debate competition. You get that? You don't have to say members called upon fellows to work hard for the success of the debate competition being organized. So okay, so with that is an example of minutes that can be so here we have sorry, these two went into each other. It's supposed to be secretary on the right, on the right. Are you getting?
Yes.
Then chairperson. Sorry, secretary on the left, then secretary on chairperson on the right. So the secretary signs last, then chairperson signs first.
Mm.
Yeah. So sorry, these ones went into each other. This chairperson is supposed to be Kalule John is the chairperson, and then Akinyi Evelyn is the secretary. So this one is supposed to be here, and this chairperson is supposed to be here, and this line is supposed to be here.
Yes.
So please go to the site, access this work, and watch this video, and also do the assignment here in. Submit. I'll be able to mark. And please, for any inquiries, don't hesitate to reach me, or maybe on any, maybe WhatsApp, maybe email, maybe on the site, even a phone call. Please don't hesitate to reach me for any inquiries.
Yes. So, teacher.
Yes, please.
I went to the site, but I can't see the English course. I only see other subjects. I see, yeah, there is no English.
Okay. So we are going to work on that so that you can also access English. English has two courses. That is one for grammar and the second is for comprehension. So I think by tomorrow you will have access to this course. Thank you for bringing that up.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any other question?
No.
So with that, I request to end here and wish you a nice evening.
Thank you.
No,